Dear friend around the world, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to our daily session for our education on curriculum for building good character and loving family. Today, we are going to cover chapter 10, which is titled Love, Life, and Lineage. So we are going to discuss about the difference between love, life, and lineage. First of all, we are going to discover what is parental love. Parental love wants to give and never stop giving. That is parental love. Parental love is true love. The basis of love is the heart. The basis of the heart that sacrifices everything for the sake of the other. The reason parental love is true love is that parents are willing to give everything to their children. And when they have given everything, they want to give even more. That is parental love. The parental love is unconditional, and the parental love is true love. Parents who love their children do not even remember what they have given. No parent will keep track all of the shoes and clothes he bought for his child and say, "This is how much I spent on you." No parent will say like that. Either they will continue to say, "I wish I could buy you more and more." Instead, a parent gives everything he has and says, "I wish I could do more for you than I have. I'm sorry that I cannot." Parental love is the love of our Heavenly Father, the true love. Where do you find this universal law of love in the world of humans? It survives only in the place where mother and father love their children. This is because parental love reflects the love of God for human beings. Parents want their children to be better than themselves. That is the true reality. Every parent wants their children to be better than them. When we as parents look into the face of our children, we wish upon them an infinite amount of love and hope. We want them to grow and achieve things we ourselves only dream of. So that is the dream of all parents. All parents wish and see on the face of their children a type of hope. They want their children to do everything they cannot do or they could not do as a parent themselves. Parent love is vertical and expands horizontal. God's love, which is parental love, is vertical, and the love of a man and a woman is horizontal. The man and the woman's task is to engraft their horizontal love into the vertical love. Now, we are going into deep into our topic, love, life, and lineage. According to Reverend Moon, in God is our King and true parents, he said this: "There is nothing more important to earth than love, life, and lineage. But among these, which do you think has the most value? Which do you think among love, life, and lineage that has the most value?" Many people think that it is love. However, no matter how valuable love and life are, they are horizontal in nature. They appear and conclude within one generation. On the other hand, lineage is vertical in nature and continue forever, generation after generation. That is right. Lineage continue generation after generation. So the most important is not love, is not life, but is lineage. So we have to preserve the lineage. The lineage is so important. Now let's discuss about the universal principle of peace. Before there be a peace, there should be a universal principles. The purpose of that is that there should be a dual purpose principle. Unity between mind and body, which give life to essence of goodness. Peer system principle, unity among man and woman, which give life to essence of true love. And all this should be concluded by living for the sake of others. So when there is life plus love, there is lineage. When man and the woman come together, they give birth to a children. So these children are their lineage, and those lineage will be multiplied. So it depends what kind of lineage are you going to give birth to is the most important. So whenever you give birth to a bad lineage, for example, some gangster, some robbers, some thieves, or some prostitutes, this lineage will continue to be prostitute lineage. So it's up to you, it's up to me to choose which lineage are we going to leave behind. Build strong marriages, stories, nation, and eventually an ideal world of peace or heaven on earth. Only true lineage can do that. Marriage joins together the life of one woman and the life of one man. In time, through children, it joins the lineage of the man and the lineage of woman. It thus begins a history, a nation, the world, and the kingdom of heaven on earth. So through marriage, lineage can be born, and then history can be made, and then heaven on earth can be built. Root of our conscience. The conscience is vertical. We all know that our conscience is vertical. It dwells in the inner place where we inherit God's love, life, and lineage. Connects us to our ancestors and even to our heavenly parents. Our lineage connects ourselves, our conscience connects ourselves to our ancestors, to heaven parent that we call true parents, or Allah, or God, or King. So heaven parents, and then man and the woman together unite, center on heaven parents, will develop what we call absolute love, unchanging love, and eternal love to resemble God. So when there is change, when the union among man and woman is not centered on God, then they will misuse that love, and then there will be a connection between them. So when they misuse love, there will be a separation from them to Heaven Father, from God. So it is very important not misuse our lineage. So now let's talk about the power of lineage. This part is very important, because we are not just going to exist, but after us, our lineage will continue to bear fruit, our descendant. Excuse me. So please like, love, and share our life. So what is the power of lineage? We are going to talk about two famous examples, and then you will realize how important is lineage, how powerful is lineage, how it is very, very important to preserve our lineage. Nation's future is based on family. One nation, if a nation will be a great nation, is based on family. If family are not well constructed, then never expected a nation to be well constructed or be well developed nation. This picture one is from Mr. Mark Jukes. He passed away in 2018. And the another picture is Jonathan Edwards. Both them were born in US, in America, United of America. So, Jukes. Okay, here we go again. As you can see, Jukes was an immigrant that arrived in New York in the near 700s. He was an agnostic and alcoholic. He could not hold a job and married a prostitute. Jukes is said to have believed in the abolition of laws and to have formed a movement that preached free sex. That was Jukes' ideology. So, compared to this man, Jonathan and Sarah Edward, Jonathan has been called America's most important and original philosophical theologian. He was the first president of Princeton University and one of the leaders during the Great Awakening. Sarah, his wife, he called a young lady who is the beloved of that great being who made and rules the world. He wrote to her on his deathbed that the uncommon union which has no long subsisted between us has been of such a nature as I trace in spiritual, and therefore will continue. However, they had 11 children. So, this picture, this man, Mr. Duke, and then Mr. Duke has opted to a free sex movement in the US, whereas Mr. Jonathan and Sarah, they preserve lineage. They talk about the value of marriage, the value of preserving lineage. So let's see how their descendants become. Max Jukes has 903 descendants. Among them, there is 310 delinquents who never finished school and died in poverty. There is 145 confirmed drinkers. There is 190 public prostitutes, 285 mad sexually transmitted diseases, and 150 imprisoned, average of 13 years. So that is the descendant of Mr. Mars Jokes. So let's see about the descendant of Jonathan and Sarah. They have 1,384 descendant trusts, 13 college presidents, 65 college professors, 30 judges, 100 lawyers, 60 physicians, 75 army and navy officials, 100 pastors, 60 prominent authors, 80 public servants in other capacities, including governor and minister to foreign countries, 3 United States senators, and 1 vice president of the United States. So clearly, it has shown that the lineage that has been secure have in that lineage they have only great people who accomplish a lot of things, whereas the lineage that has not been protected, only drunkards, only bad results. So that shows that nation's future is based on family, and to build a family, preserving lineage is the most important. So we are called to make lineage stronger. So it is very important, lineage and marriage. You can see this generation, for example, this man Toshiki Kaufu, the Prime Minister of Japan, the 67th Prime Minister of Japan, come from a lineage where there has been no divorce for 12 generations. So, how important is it? So, by husband and wife reserving sex exclusively for their spouse, couples are able to communicate a more profound level of love to each other. So a marriage that commands loyalty requires each partner to relinquish self-centeredness. Again and again, human society have reaffirmed their dependence on the family as the basic unit of human living, the family of father, mother, and children. So to conclude, Father Moon said, among love, life, and lineage, which are the three qualities that define the parent-child relationship, lineage is the fruit. Thank you so much for joining our today's education, which is titled Love, Life, and the Lineage. So most important we can notice today is that there is a strong power in lineage. So by comparing those two families, we can notice that preserving a lineage is preserving a bright future for our descendants. So preserving a lineage is very, very important. So no free sex in preserving lineage. Thank you so much for joining us today. Once again, we are so proud of you for your time, and we wish you could always go through our YouTube channel and then try to see again, to watch again our video, so that you can learn much more thing that can be useful either for you or for your children or for your family or for your relative. Thank you so much for following us. May God bless you. See you tomorrow in next video.